Hello everyone, this is John Bot at Hodmus Prime Reviews. As always, wishing you the very best, and thank you again for coming and joining me. It means the world. Please, if you haven't already, like, share, and please subscribe. Hit that notification bell for latest content. My channel mostly has always been about Transformers, but another one of my big loves is Star Wars, and I have got quite a few of the vintage collection. I pre-ordered this bad boy. This is, as you may notice, the 3.75 vintage collection, the Mandalorian, djarin, or djarin, or djarin, whatever way you want to pronounce it. The Mandalorian himself, and it includes little baby Yoda. She's so cute, little baby Yoda. Sorry about that. Yes, as I say, awesome. So let's have a look at the packaging to begin with. So let's try and get a wider angle. So as you can see, it's very, very authentic, true to classic packaging, where it's got the Star Wars, Mandalorian choking hazard 4+. Oh, ignore that. Includes incult ifalt include the Mandalorian, the child Kenner. And a lovely piece of artwork. It looks like the picture from when he broke onto the prison transport, I do believe. And then it shows you all the others, or attentions, and it says the Hasbro Disney on the back. You've got Luke Skywalker, Jedi Knight. You've got Obi-Wan Kenobi. I have great interest for the Obi-Wan, Anakin, Darth Maul, Chirrut, that's from Rogue One, Hondo, and obviously this one we've got here. So let's move the packaging out, wait. So let's have a look. This is the Mandalorian himself, and the details on this armour are amazing. The scarring on it and everything is just superb. Try and see if you can see it. It's got like battle scar, carbon damage on here and everything. It's just, try and get close up for you. There, beautiful, beautiful detailing. It's got all like his cartridges for his rifle. He does come with a removable awesome little gun, his pistol, the cape, and he does even come with his Beskar jetpack, which is removable, and he's got his rifle, which you can peg onto him so he can walk around with his gun. He does have removable head. Try and get it in a better picture for you. Pedro Pascal, and it looks, the camera unfortunately is not doing it justice, but it looks amazing, and it's swappable. And then he has this little, looks like a yogurt pot, but it opens on the front as well. It's got Beskar in it, a big piece and a load of pieces, a little piece chucked together. And then you don't throw it over. You put it back in there, and you click it on. Fiddly for my big hands, fiddly. There, and I'll just stand him there. Oh, look at this little beauty, Baby Yoda, Baby Yoda, and he's got little ball joint arms, which mine does like to come off, but still, for such a small figure, they gave him articulation. His arms and his little head is so cute. And this is the Mandalorian. Like I say, you can swap his head, you can even take his cape off if you want. There you go, you can take his helmet off, put his head on, snap it out. But I'll just be leaving his Mando head on. But your toy, options are there as always. Options with anything are epic. So we'll go on to articulation, which is where I have a slight issue, which I'll get to now, because I didn't want to down the review. I have spoke to Comic and Cocktails. It's not their fault who I got it off, but his arms go out that far, which is fine. Bit stiff on the joints, but it goes round because of the cape. You can take the cape off, but you can go all the way round. does have elbow articulation, but it's very stiff on this arm, and the wrist does pivot like the standard ones, and it can spin. Does have an ab crunch. The head is on a wibbly ball joint. The leg, I'm not happy with the fact they've gone backwards on the articulation, because I'll show you in 2 seconds what I mean. You can move backwards, but they've gone back to that dodgy hip joint that I thought they'd got rid of, which everybody on forums I've seen hated, and I thought, oh yeah, they've got rid of it, but they brought it back for some reason, which slightly ruins the articulation. But his leg can go that far up, that far back. He has got a slight angle on his foot, does turn. It's as far as he can go out either side, but you can get him to sit down. And this is where I'm going to get to my main gripe with it, unfortunately. Mine has arrived from brand new from Hasbro. This elbow is fused. Can't really, it's there, it's actually bonded. It'll spin round. I have wrist articulation, the arm moves, but they've sent me one that's faulty because it's actually fully joined. It's like it's not even separated, so it must have been, maybe the plastic was hot when they made it and it's gone together and it's fused. Either way, I can still live with it. It's still the Mando. Never mind. As I say, you can take all this off. You can put his, don't think you can have his, obviously his gun can't go on at the same time as his backpack, but get that back under there. So he's like, you know, when he's walking around, see if we can get him to hold Baby Yoda. Well, I probably could have done if this arm wasn't dodgy. But yeah, but I do like all the colours on him and that. The colours in that are good. The Beskar, damaged Beskar armour's good. But I'm going to show you what I mean about the joint. Stay. You stay. Stay. Bring that back in so you can see that. I have here one of the vintage collections. It's Rey, and you'll see on the leg she just goes straight up, straight back, because the joint is like that. But they've changed it on this one. They've made it very old school, like the original Asda ones, where they were the black series, but they weren't, because you'll see on here it has the hip joint there, and I'm trying to see if that's got it. Doesn't seem to have that. It's got a joint, but you try and twist it, it has in a fashion, but it hasn't. It's like an in-between version. So the articulation's there, it's a nice enough figure, but to comparison in size, obviously, since I've got her out, there's training Jedi Rey. So you've got her, manoeuvre that, and the only other one I've got sorry about that, a notification decided to be annoying on my video, is like a Force Awakens trooper. You could use that if you want, but I am going to get some of the remnant ones. But that's it for scale. And I thought, as it's the Mando, I brought this down out of my storage. I've actually got one of the Force Awakens vehicles, so let's see if I can get him to redeem himself, which he has there. So he's got in there. See if we can get him in here. Push his cape out way. You can make him and Baby Yoda go for a little ride. So it can all fit into here like it should. That's pretty freaking sweet, peeps. Pretty freaking sweet. See, so you can load him up, and he does fit. He does fit. So let's get him back out. Come on. So, this has been the djarin Mandalorian and Child Vintage Collection 3.75 figure from Hasbro. Like I say, on closing, the QC issue was annoying with the arm, but it wasn't Comic and Cocktail's fault. They get them in batch. I can live with it. I've emailed them just making them aware. But as I say, hopefully you won't get any issues, but just be mindful, I have noticed that is an issue that I've had. So hopefully you won't have that issue with yours. So this has been John Bot at Hodmas Prime Reviews, wishing you all the very best. And again, just take care and thank you very much for coming, and appreciate it. Next review will be a Transformer again. But I just thought I had to review this. I love it, and I just wanted to make people aware of the QC issues. I am trying to sort a better camera. I might have to go back to just using my phone because the camera from my laptop is terrible. Even Mando agrees. Take care, people.